What's up guys, John Hawes, RN, founder of NRSNG, and I'm here with another Tuesday test tip. If you guys like these, subscribe, and we're gonna send another one of these out every single Tuesday. Today I wanna talk about goal setting. Do you ever wonder why you never accomplish your New Year's resolutions? I'm gonna give you a tip for that that's greatly improved my ability to reach my goals. This is called the 90-day sprint. The idea behind this really comes from the idea that long-term goals, things that are a year out, things that are multiple months out, things that are 10 years out, the feedback loop for that is just way too far out there to keep us motivated. So one thing you can do to shorten that feedback loop, just like we talk in nursing what a feedback loop is, it's that reward after accomplishing something. If it's too far out, you don't want to do it. So let's shorten it with something called a 90-day sprint. I'm going to link in the description below to a podcast by Olympic coach or Olympic trainer, mindset trainer. His name is Todd Herman, and he talks about this 90-day sprint. If you want to learn more about this, please go listen to that. I know it's going to help you. But let me give you just a rundown of what the 90-day sprint is. Again, for most of us, more than 90 days is just way too far out there. If we set goals at just 90 days, our chances of accomplishing it is much higher. So what I want you to do is I want you to say, what is the number one most important thing that you need to accomplish in the next 90 days? Limit this to one skill or one goal. This needs to be an outcome goal, and I'll explain that a little bit more in a minute. Now, devote the largest portion of your energy, of your mindset, of everything to accomplishing that one goal. What we do a lot of times as humans is we try to focus on those things that we're already good at. So we set these goals, but we immediately divert our attention to stuff we're already good at because it feels good to be good at stuff. So once you set that one goal as something you need to improve upon, focus all your attention on that goal and don't allow yourself to get diverted by things that you've already mastered. The next step is break this down into two performance goals. Again, I'll give you some information on that in just a minute. So you have your outcome goal, then you need to break it down into two performance goals. So the last step is at the end of these 90 days, you need to reassess and reset. How did I do? And let's reset and set new goals. Let me give you an example to nursing school of what this would look like. So your outcome goal, the thing you want to achieve in 90 days. So in 90 days, I will improve my average score on cardiac NCLEX questions from 40% to 80%. I've given myself exactly how long I have to do it, a very specific thing that I want to achieve, and exactly what sort of outcome I want to achieve. I want to improve my cardiac NCLEX questions from 40% to 85%. Now I set two performance goals. These are the things that are going to help me get there if I do these things every 2 weeks. So performance goal number one could be, I'm going to increase the amount of time I read cardiac lectures from 0 hours a day to 1 hour a day, Monday to Friday, between 2 to 4 p.m. at the library. There's no way I can't measure that. If I say exactly what I'm going to do, where I'm going to do it, how I'm going to do it, eventually it's going to help my cardiac questions improve. So that's your performance goal. That's what you're going to do to reach that outcome. Does that make a little bit of sense? Then performance goal number two, I will increase the number of cardiac NCLEX style questions I take a day from 5 to 20 using NPQ by NRSNG and study the rationale for every question I get wrong, making a list of those topics and questions. So I've made my outcome goal that I want to see this much improvement in cardiac questions. Great. Now what am I going to do to achieve that? I'm going to take more questions and I'm going to study cardiac more. If I do those things exactly how I've said it, I'm going to reach that outcome. Now in 90 days, I reassess. Did I improve my cardiac NCLEX questions up to 85%? If not, let's reset. And we do the goal again. So that's really the idea behind the 90-day sprint. This is going to help you guys achieve great results in just 2-3 months' time. If you need additional help understanding this, please listen to the podcast below. Guys, this was another Tuesday test tip by NRSNG, and happy nursing.